It's a very good morning to all of you, the students, and especially the other viewers. The important session we have once again today, referring to the poetry section. Poem number 4 is to take the earning of the city dwellers and the rural life people. The poet Robert Frost complains against the attitude of the rich men towards the villagers. And in this poem, there is a roadside stand set up by the village people to get some money to fulfill their needs. As we know that villagers are to live a life full of something respect. And the roadside stand, the people appeal the city dwellers or the rich men to stay there to do or to get something from them. But only few of them stop and rest all go ahead with pride. And now somehow they struggle to get money. After all, the poetess comes to the point that the road passes where the signal yes and yen are turned in wrong side. The roadside stand request them, but some of them stop and some of them keep ahead with pride. And along with it, the poetess also discusses the authority in power, the ruling government that always make a promise for their betterment but finally forgets. And after all, now the authority in power discuss about it and they make a false promise to make their betterment. Made. And along with it, the poetess also discusses the authority in power, the ruling government that always make a promise for their betterment but finally forgets. And after all, now the authority in power discussed about it and they make a false promise to make their betterment. And after all, they make a decision to disroute their roadside stands, the villages where there is a store or a kind of gathering places. Once again, the dark future of the poor return where they were. Hence, the pathetical or the miserable thing for them is that they cannot afford the money, whatever they get at the roadside stand. But the ruling in power arranges the things like this. They say that they buy all the things, whatever they have, and once again they settle them to the theater or the store. Here, the poetess describes about the mental agony of the poor who establish roadsides. He is very sorrow which cannot be revealed to anyone. Like someone has met with someone and the person cannot reveal because of its laughing or a mocking trial. So in such a situation, the poetess expresses the grief of those village people who feels their roadside stands removal like a sorrow where someone has cheated in trust. The poetess describes the condition of those people, saying that they are terrible sorrow to reveal the fact. But unfortunately, the poet can listen their complaints and cannot accept their miserable condition, their pain, their sorrow. And after all, the poet. Very good evening, students. In this session, we are once again going to discuss about the next lesson in supplementary, that is Journey to the End of the Earth. The lesson the important questions based on the list of Indigo. And we were discussing about the short answer type questions yesterday, and now we are discuss about the long answer type questions.
कि अभी रिसेंट में जेल हुई है। ज्योति मल्होत्रा का केस तो आपको ऑलरेडी पता होगा। इस लेडी को जेल हुई, इस पे आरोप लगाए गए कि ये स्पाई है पाकिस्तानी। राहुल ईश्वर को जेल हुई, राइट, ये भी एक यूट्यूबर है, इसको भी जेल हो गई। तो इस तरीके से बहुत सारे यूट्यूबर्स को, कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स को जेल हो रही है। ये मैंने कुछ एग्जांपल रिसेंट के आपको दिए। देखो, अगर आप एक कंटेंट क्रिएटर हो ना, वीडियोस बनाते हो या बनाना चाहते हो, तो 5 ऐसे वीडियोस के टॉपिक है जिन पर आपको वीडियो बिल्कुल नहीं बनाने हैं, जो मैं इस वीडियो में आपको बताने वाला हूँ। अगर आपने उन टॉपिक्स पर वीडियो बनाया तो एक चीज की गारंटी है कि जेल होना पक्का है आपका। मैंने 5 ऐसे पैटर्न नोट किए। बिकॉज होता क्या है कि जब आप कंटेंट बनाते हो ना, तो कंटेंट क्रिएशन आप अकेले में करते हो। मतलब आप जनरली ज्यादातर लोग क्या करते हैं, अपने रूम में, घर में या जहां पर भी स्टूडियो में वो वीडियो बना रहे हैं, वो खुद रहते हैं, उनकी टीम वाले